Okay, I think you guys can all see me. I gotta very quickly I noticed one thing. Why does this keep doing this? Why does it keep putting up the gain? I have no idea, but there we go. That is all fixed. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope everybody's okay. Happy Easter to you all as well. Who you celebrated. I mean, some of you probably won't celebrate it, but for those of you who do, happy Easter. We're gonna go out here today on Awaroa, just hunting some fallow deer, looking if we can get ourselves a rare. Well, let me quickly say hi to you guys. Tall boy, welcome. Travis, how are you doing? Dino dude, hello. Luke Wither and Adam, how are both of you guys? I hope you're doing good. Now, a little tragedy with the bug that if you leave the game and come back in with your dog at a tent, the tent will sadly be taken down by the beavers. So yeah, we got to get back here later and place a tent. But why don't we start off actually by just shooting a couple of these fallow deer right here to get ourselves some respawn started. So those are gonna go down. Let's look if we can get this guy back there as well. Perfect. Wolf, welcome to you as well. I hope you are doing good. By the way, can you guys hear the music in the background? Because I did fiddle around with the settings again, and I'm not too sure how loud you guys can hear it or if you guys hear it at all. You know what, let's shoot that too as well. Why don't we? Oh, there's more there. Hello. Let's just do that. And I think that should be it with the ones that we should. Oh, there's more back there. I forgot I have his zone there. There's one male in there. Why don't we shoot him? Oh, that might have been a bad shot. That was probably not favorable, but I think we should find him as well. Jana, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Got a diamond fallow deer last night. Nice, Luke. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that. How big did it score? How big was it? I am very curious. How big was it? Actually, you know what? Before we start, why don't we give our dog a little bit of love here? Let's tell him to sit down. And let's give our dog a treat. Why don't we give him a treat? Let's go. Edge, how are you doing? Good to see you today. How are you? How was your weekend? Let's play with him as well. Give paw, Connor. Come on, give paw. There we go. Okay. Now let's go pick up all the fallow deer. I don't even know how many we shot. We probably shot like 7 or 8 here. And we already don't have any hunting pressure on where we shot the first one. So yeah, that is pretty crazy for sure. It's not very loud, which is fine by me, of course. Okay. I mean, if you guys want me to put it up a little bit, I can do that as well. But obviously, you guys still have to be able to hear me as well, which is probably the most important thing. Awaroa of all rare fallow. Jeez, Edge, I am so jealous about that. I'm trying to get that myself. I really want to get myself a full-on huddle multi-mount with just fallow deer. I really do, and I hope I can manage it at some point, but I haven't even gotten the one on... what is it? Hirschfeld. On Hirschfeld, I know you get one basically by just doing some missions. I've got it on PS4, but I don't have it here on PC. So I got to do those missions at some point. Now, let's look. I want to get my dog leveled up a little bit, so let's get him to tracker. Okay, cool. He's going to find this one. Perfect. Let's praise him, and then let's send him to track again. Let's look if he'll pick this up over here as well. Nina, welcome. How are you? Good to see you. How do we become mod? Also, happy Easter to you too. You become mod by being here a lot, me trusting you, and that's basically the basics of it. It's mainly being here a lot, interactive in the stream, not breaking any rules, and just me being able to trust you. That's basically how that works. And generally, how to become a mod is not to ask to become a mod. That is probably the unhidden rule or the unsaid rule for most people. At least for most streamers. I'm kind of like that too. Like, I don't mind if you offer it, but if you're like, hey, I want to be a mod, then in most cases, that already disqualifies most people for becoming a mod, in all honesty. But how did you guys, if you did, celebrate anything? Did you do anything special yesterday? Or did you kind of just chill at home and not really do much? And just kind of enjoy the weekend? Got your 9th diamond whitetail deer. Nice, Mr. Waffles. Congratulations on that. Let's hope you can get yourself that great one soon. Hopefully you don't have to wait too long. Now let's also interact with our dog. Let's pet him once. Why not? Haven't done that yet today. But yeah, let's go. Let's pick up the next ones. There's actually one thing where our dog will have to actually track properly, which is this one back here, because he did eventually go down, but yeah, I think he actually ran a little bit, unless we see him over here. But yeah, I don't see the down fallow deer there, so I'm just gonna assume that we're gonna have to track this one a little bit. Oh, Edge. You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Last time we had somebody spamming the same thing like 20 times in a row. It's just stuff like that. It's just unnecessary, you know? Like, I have very simple rules. They're not very harsh. They're just being normal. So I get where you're coming from, but still people somehow manage to break that. Josh, how are you? Good to see you here. Lamar, welcome to you too. We had a nice, small, easy Easter dinner. It was nice. Nice. Sounds good, Jana. Sounds good. Well, I didn't really do much. I was honestly just mainly chilling at home. And that's about it, to be honest. We had some nice traditional like German food though today, which I mean I'm not going to complain about. It was very good. It was very, very good for sure. I just noticed I have tracks still off. Let me actually turn those back on. Tracks, where are you? Need zone icons, point of interest icons, track effects on. Perfect. There we go. Now let's let our dog track back here and look if he can find it. I mean, he should, because I mean that's his job, and they did say that the dog will always find it in the end. And okay, it's already right there, so he didn't have to do too much of a job. Exactly. Hunter Elliott, welcome. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Let's pick this one up. Let's praise our dog. You know, for all of you that weren't here on Friday when we did the Lady Legend stream, I unlocked this. I love it. I love this perk. I absolutely do. I think it's just amazing. It is so much fun to use. I still actually have to see what he does with dogs, so I think I'm going to do that soon. But we're not going to do that today just because I really want to go and look for some more fallow deer, because we kind of stopped it in between, and I still want to get myself those rares for a huddle multi-mount. I really want to try and get myself that. What GPU do I have? I use a 270, so an RTX 270 if I am not mistaken. Pretty sure that's what that is. It is very good, and honestly it's a little bit overkill for Call of the Wild, but it is just a great GPU. And at the time the 300 series was just barely announced, but it was already said that there was going to be huge shortages, so I was like, yeah, I'm not even going to try and go against all the miners and the bots to try and get myself a 300 GPU. So I just settled with a 270. It does what I needed to do, and that's honestly all I needed to do, is play games, render videos well, and allow me to use multiple monitors. That's really all I needed to do, and it does it perfectly. And I can play at a high resolution as well, which is honestly just amazing, and I absolutely love it. Are you just gonna stand there? Come on, at least get close to it and show me where it is. Okay, I guess he's not gonna do it. Let's just pick up this 3 easy. I think this is gonna become a very, very cash intensive grind again today, because if this keeps going, I mean, I think we already picked up, I don't know, I want to say like 8 fallow deer, and we've been streaming for 10 minutes, so I mean 8 fallow deer in 10 minutes, that is an insanely high number for sure. It really is. And look, there's even another one right over here, another small one, but honestly I don't care. We just have to get the numbers to try and get ourselves a decent gold rare. That is the ultimate goal here, I think. Honestly, if I could, I'd like to get 2 of them, but obviously I have to get 1 before I can get 2, so let's not get too greedy here. Let's just try and get ourselves 1, and then maybe sometime in the future we can maybe try and get ourselves a second one as well, or we just do the one from Hirschfelden, because I mean the albino that you get there is a very nice looking for. It is definitely very, very nice looking for sure, and it's not too hard to get actually. It's rather simple. You have to do, I think, like 6 missions to get it, and they take, I don't know, I want to say like an hour to do, maybe a little bit longer depending on how good you know the map and how much luck you have. But when I did it on PS4, it took me, I think, around about an hour to do those missions, if not a little bit shorter. I think. I'm pretty sure. But like I said, this is almost a year ago that I did that, so it has been a while for sure. Yeah, is my dog gonna come here? Come on, come here, dog. Come over here. Now let's get him leveled up here on tracking as well, because at least I've heard that you can level them up again to level 15, and they should be able to track just fine. So I mean, why not just try it out and see how well that works. Plus I want to get this dog leveled up so that we can start leveling up our other dog as well, because I want to try and get myself to work that. Ryan, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Happy Easter if you celebrate. And welcome to the stream. We just shot. I actually want to see how many we shot. Let's look. We can go under Codex, Hunting Log, Latest Harvest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've got 8 fallow down at this one lake, and we still have to pick up, I think, 2 or 3 more. So we got ourselves a good amount here for sure. Is there more? Okay, no, those are just female. I was gonna say, if we found ourselves another one, that would have been, what, 10, 11 at this lake? That'd be absolutely insane. Now let's get our dog to track it already, just so that we can get the animation started and pick these guys up even quicker. And look, there he goes, zoom into the fallow deer like a champ. Let's praise him for it. Let's pick this up. And let's move on to the other one. I gotta think. Yeah, we shot that one here, okay. So let's walk those last few meters and pick up our 10th or 11th harvest here. And then let's move on to the next location. Plus, we need to get ourselves a tent here again. The beavers came, I don't know which tree they felled, but it must have been a very big tree to try and hit my tent, which is kind of standing right next to that tripod stand. So that must have been one huge tree for sure. Adam, you're back. Welcome back. We just got a new pup border collie mix, Australia Shepherd. Nice, Luke. What did you call him? What is he or she called? Okay, Nina, no worries. I know that you do that. No worries. I'll recognize you on either account. Let's look. Where is this fallow? Let's get our dog to track it again, just because I want to see how quickly we can actually get him to level up like this. Because, again, fallow deer hunting can be very efficient and very quick if you know where to go. Which, like I said, can be extremely helpful. So let's move on. I think we should go here. I want to check what we have on this lake over here. Yesterday I was able to start my Great One grind because I can actually find white-tailed deer now. Nice, Slush. Well, hopefully it goes well to you. I really do. I really hope that it goes well for you. We have enough storage. Okay, so let me actually take a tent with me so that we can place one there in a second. Because that would be very helpful. Having one at that lake again. I don't want to walk those almost a kilometer every single time I go there. It wouldn't be very efficient. Don't have too many fallow deer here today. Usually we have a good amount here. At least if I remember properly. Obviously the update might have changed that slightly. But I'm sure I had more than one fallow deer here. Like we usually had some drinking over here. I don't know where they are. I really don't. Luke Casey. Ooh, that is a cool name. That is a unique name. Any kind of like cool backstory behind that, or did you just think Casey sounded cool so you were like, hey, that's what I'm gonna call it? I will just buy a new PC because I tried to uninstall and reinstall like 5 times. I'm actually curious, what kind of PC are you running? Are you running off of like a laptop or like a really old, like, are you above like minimum requirements on Steam? And like, how well maintained is the computer as well? Because obviously those things will play a factor in how well it should run it, but I don't know why it wouldn't start the game. Like, that's the one thing that I'm kind of stuck on. Like, why it wouldn't actually start the whole game. I feel like it should at least do that. And then just run poorly. That usually be a good indication to why it's not working. But, I don't know. I'm not that kind of tech genius to just be able to tell you, yeah, that's 100% why it's not working. Messed up level 5 black. Ooh, Nina, that sucks. That sucks. I got my diamond on Friday, if you didn't see it, with Lady Legend. When we had our collab stream, I got myself that diamond there, which was very, very nice. It was definitely very fun. And a surprise, because I wasn't even looking for Black Buck at that point anymore, since she had found a level 5. And I was like, yeah, I'm not finding another level 5. I go to the lake, and all of a sudden I see I see a level 5, and it was crazy. No backstory, just sounded nice. Okay, look, that sounds good. That sounds good. Martin, welcome to the stream. Kann ich Deutsch sprechen? Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. That was just me saying that I can actually speak German. It was only $300. Okay, so it's mainly just like a work computer. I assume it probably doesn't even have a graphics card on there, right, Adam? Or do you have a GPU on there? On third day playing. Nice, Ivan. Congratulations, but please be wary about the caps. Yeah, just don't chat in caps. I will read your message and see it. So there's no need for you to be writing in caps or having caps lock on. Oh, he was almost... Well, I mean, maybe you have one on your map, Mina. Maybe you do. Who knows? Where else should we go? Why don't we actually go check this coast down here? And look what we have hiding along it. There we go. Fast travel over there, and let's have a look. Because that used to be a good fallow deer spot. Obviously, since the update, I haven't really gone fallow deer hunting. But I still do want to know if we have anything nice lurking around there and drinking there, or maybe a nice respawn. Do I have a Discord server? Yes, I do. If you hit ! Discord, exactly. Squish coming in. Thank you, Squish. How are you doing today? Happy Easter to you. But yeah, I do have it, and it should actually work in terms of the link. Like, I just updated it again recently as far as I'm concerned. Ryan, I usually have mods, but because of Easter, some of them are obviously spending time either with some family or are busy otherwise. This is usually an unusual streaming time. I usually stream about... What time is it right now? Let me check on my phone. Yeah, I usually stream about 1.5 hours later or 2 hours later. So today is definitely an earlier stream, but I wanted to watch something later on with my family, which is why I am streaming early today. And then I think Wednesday we're going to be back to normal schedule. At least that is the plan here in terms of what I want to do. But today I still wanted to stream since, yeah, I don't know. We streamed Friday, but then we didn't stream all weekend, and I kind of promised yesterday that we're going to stream today. And well, here we are now, looking for some fallow deer, since we haven't done this in a very long time. Hey yo, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you here. Happy Easter to you as well. We just heard a fallow deer around here, a male. I think it was a mating call, but I don't see him anywhere. Where did he go? Where is the mysterious fallow deer gone off to? Because they should still be... Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot I actually did make it early drink time because the time was... I wasn't able to reset the time because of the tent. So let's go back in time already. Kind of forgot about that. Let's make it 9 o'clock. And since we're waiting for them to come in anyways, why don't we actually place our tent down? Because, yeah, like I said, the beaver, I don't know how they did it, but they must have gotten very creative in terms of setting down a tent. Because I have no idea how they would have managed to place or destroy a tent that was back there. I can't wrap my head around it. I have no idea how they did it. Crump, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? You're technically at work. Oh, you guys don't have free on Monday? Because at least here in Germany we have, I don't know what it's called. You have the Friday and the Monday off, like off of work and off of school and everything. And generally I don't have a class on Monday, so that's why I technically also have free today. So yeah, I just have a free day, and I assumed that in the US and Canada you guys had a free day as well, but you apparently don't. If my mouse disconnects, no, I don't have any kind of issues with my mouse disconnecting or giving me any kind of glitches. I have zero issues with that. Plus my mouse never gets disconnected, just because it's, well, it's securely put inside my keyboard, and my keyboard is connected with 2 USBs in the back, so for either one of those to fall out is unlikely. For both to fall out is even more unlikely, and it's not like a controller which just runs out of battery. Like, it's a hardwired mouse, so if there's no power then my whole computer is dead anyway. Crump, do I play Classic? Yes I do. I do play Classic, but I don't play Classic nearly as much as I do Call of the Wild. I only rarely play Classic, actually. I don't even know why. I don't know. I think I'm just higher level in Call of the Wild and have more cash here, which is why I generally play this game probably a lot more. That's probably the best explanation I have for that. But I do play it from time to time, and I have found 1 or 2 nice things in that game for sure. So yeah, we might do a stream on that, pretty sure. Only Friday off for you? Ooh, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, here you, well, like, not even the stores have opened today. Like, the stores are all shut off and closed as well today. So there's literally nothing that is open today. Everything is closed down. And then everybody gets back to work, to school, or whatever tomorrow. Action gaming through the summer. Nice, Adam. That sounds good. Luke, you joined. Well, welcome to the Discord. I hope you'll have fun, and make sure to check out all the channels, because there's pictures where you can show off like IRL stuff. There's pictures or channels where you can just talk about Xbox, PS4, or PC. So if you want to find people to play with. And then Cool Finds is obviously where you can share your coolest harvest in both Classic and Call of the Wild. Pheasant. Ooh, Madeline. Nice. Congratulations on that. Oh, I thought we were gonna crash. We didn't. Whew. Good. That would not have been fun. Ooh. Yes. Ever since I did that one stream with trophy hunters, we have a couple of Germans who's coming in here, which is cool to see. I am happy to see them in here, even though we actually don't do any like German content. I only do English stuff here, but I'm happy that they're here and that they check in sometimes, say hello, look what we're up to, that kind of stuff. Definitely not getting the best shots here, but they are going down and they are vital hits. What? How is that not a double lung? Oh no. Oh, did we just hit that by accident? And we're out of ammunition. Okay, never mind. Put my doggo in there. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, we've been using the dog today a little bit. Let's look. Have we gotten him? We've almost leveled him up a whole level again in tracking, just by tracking the downed animal, which obviously doesn't really increase the level as much, but if you do that enough times, they will actually still level up from that, which is rather nice. And why am I freezing again? Please don't tell me I'm gonna crash. Okay. I don't know why we have a skip. We're not supposed to be skipping any frames, at least according to Streamlabs. But I don't know how accurate that is. Because like I don't see any screen or like frame tearing on my screen, but I also hope that you guys don't, because obviously it can sometimes look a little bit different. Cool kid boy, welcome, welcome. You like turtles? I'll be back. I will download Discord on my phone. Okay, Adam, do that. See you later. I've been having a fun leveling up bees. He's like level 20. Nice. What is our dog? He's 17, so he's almost level 20. But I also haven't been playing as much this weekend, if I'm honest. I have kind of been doing other stuff and just recovering a little bit from practice last week, because last week was wild. Last week was very, very wild. For sure. I don't have my tracking cone on. What is up with this? I forgot that I turned all of this down or off. There we go. And then let's get Connor to track this. Oh, okay. The fallow deer is right over there. Never mind. Okay, let's just praise you. And let's pick this up. So we did get a left lung. Not enough penetration, sadly, though, to go through both. Okay, you know what? I'll give you a treat. I will give you a treat. Why not? You deserved one. You deserve one here in the very hot Awaroa in New Zealand. Brody, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? What's my favorite movie? Oof, that's a tough question. That is a tough question. Are we talking about favorite movie in terms of what movie I've seen the most? Or are we talking about like what movie I would love to like watch again? Like if I could choose one today, if I could just watch one. Do you mean it in that sense? Once I finish bees, I want to get another dog with all the other perks. Sounds good. I kind of want to do the same, but for now I've kind of gone off of the traditional route. I actually wanted to go all bottom and all top row for them, but I really wanted to try out the howling perk and see how good that is. So I've kind of ventured off that path that I originally wanted to take, but I don't think it really matters. The dog still does what it does, and I can just level up on another one. Ooh, what's my favorite movie ever? Ooh, that is tough. That is a very tough one. That's a tough question. That is a very tough question. One that I... Okay, so if we would have had said the other one, I would have definitely said don't mess with the Zohan, because that, in my childhood, that just used to be the movie that I watched every single summer. But in terms of favorite all-time movie... You know what? I'm gonna just go with a classic, just because it can be funny. I'll just go with Kevin Alone. Yeah, Kevin Home Alone. I think I'll go with that movie. Either one, either New York or Where He's at Home. I think both of those are good movies. I don't know if it's my favorite movie, but I can't think of a better one at this point. So I'll go with that one, I guess. Steve, welcome, welcome. Good to see you here. Welcome to the channel. Now, I'm curious what we hit on this guy, because I thought we should be right on. Let's praise you, and let's get you to howl as well. What? Oh, we were just too high. Okay, so he's actually 260, not 300 like it said. I might have aimed over his shoulder, over his back with the actual, what are they called again? The range finding binoculars. It doesn't even tell you with those. To start grind for Great One now. Did they come into zones in the right time? Now, yes, they do, Mikkel. If you watch my video on the piebald whitetail deer that we got last week, then you'll see that I reset my time to 12:31. At 12:37, I had the first whitetail deer drinking in their zones. And then we did some whitetail grinding as well. And recently, we might even do some later on. And you'll see that they're coming in real quick to the zones. Like, they are coming in very, very quick. I almost forgot I booked all next week off. Nice, Squish. taking some time off. Very, very nice. I just realized I have literally on the 29th of this month is the last day. That's when I have my final exam for this semester, because we didn't have any spring breaks or anything like that, and I'm happy. I still got to finish a paper, like 2 more papers, and then I have 1 more quiz tomorrow and an essay due, not an essay, and then the exams, and then I'm done for the year. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that. I am looking very forward for that for sure. Mine's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because of the little people. Oh, what are they called again? What are those? The Oompa Loompas, right? Are they called Oompa Loompas? I'm pretty sure they are. But yeah, they are pretty funny. I recently saw a video of how they actually designed them and how they actually made them or animated them in the actual movie. I thought that was pretty interesting to see, because they had people who actually did some of the actions of like the up close shots, but then when you see the Oompa Loompas next to like the actual like big people, then they actually used like little figurines that just kind of moved around and that were animated in post-processing, obviously. But I just thought that was pretty awesome to see it, and to see how they actually do something like that. Now let's pick this up. There we go. And let's praise our dog. You know what, we'll give him a treat. We'll give him another treat, even though he might get fat with all these treats, but hey, it doesn't matter. He's going to be running a lot today. He is going to be running quite a bit today with us going around here. Oh, neat. And end of semester, how much break you get? Oof. I don't think you want to know, Squish. My day that I have to be back is on the 30th of August. That's when I have international orientation, so I got a lot of time off. A lot of time off, and I don't know what I'll be doing in all that time. I'll be working on the channel, obviously have some or practice and get ready for basketball next year and all that stuff. But yeah, it is a lot of free time, like a lot. Plus I've already kind of started to looking at getting some kind of like online courses, not for like school wise, but learning about like some more graphic design, videography and stuff like that, to see how I can maybe spice up some things here on the channel and offer some more variety, if you will, in that sense. And that was a terrible shot. We at least got intestines on the second one. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh yeah, it is. It is for sure. Yeah, so they are called Oompa Loompas. Good. I was a little bit unsure, but I don't know. They are pretty funny. I'll give you that. They are pretty funny for sure. And we did kill all 3 of them, so we shouldn't have any problem here. Now let's get these guys, our dog, to track again. Both of them should be close here, so it doesn't, yeah, they're both there. So it shouldn't really matter which one he tracks first. Let's look. I'm gonna say he's tracking the left one first. Oh, okay. He picked the right one. Of course he did. Of course I had to get that one wrong. Now let's get him to track this one, and then he'll get a treat after tracking this one here. Let's look. Oh, let's give him another treat. Let's look. How is our bond with our dog, by the way? I haven't really checked that, because we want that to be up to level him up. Okay, good. That is rather high. That is good. Perfect. That's kind of where I want to have it. That was like my leave from work. My family ended up adopting a dog in that time. Nice. Honestly, dogs can be very fun, having them as like pets, but they can also get annoying if you're trying to sleep, like an IRL, and they want to go outside at like 2 AM, and like you have to get up the next morning at like 7 AM. It can be a pain for sure, but again, they're also very funny, so, and bring you company, so I mean, there's that added benefit to it. Now, what did we hit? Did we get both times non-vital organ hits? Wait, we shot him here though, didn't we? Oh, Ugh, let's just get a dark to track this. I'm not going to bother looking for this. What's my favorite map? Oh, that's a tough question. Currently, I'd probably say my favorite map at the moment. It's probably either this map or Silveridge. I think that's currently my favorite map, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'll say both of them. I don't think I could say one map specifically. I think I'd have to give it this map here. I think that's just what I'd have to say. Now let's give you another treat for being a good doggy. And then let's pick up the Fallow here. And then I think we should go do this run over here and maybe shoot a couple of feral goats as well on the way. I think that sounds like a very good plan. Let's look. Do we have any feral goats? Do we even have the 243 in case we do find a diamond? Just to be sure. No, but I have the recurve bow. Okay. That will do just fine as well. That will be just okay. What day do you go live? Just wondering. So usually I'll go live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Wednesdays is always for sure, and then it's either Mondays or Fridays that I go live on the other days. And it's usually actually later than today. So usually it's at 8 p.m. Central European time, which would now be, what, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or, well, 7 p.m. GMT time. Just depending on what time zone you are. Oh, wait, they'll probably have a 10:30 zone, so we might not actually see something here for a little while, but it'll be okay if we find something. Oh, max weight estimate turkey. Oh, there they are. Who are they drinking at? Probably down here, okay. I would like to get that 4 out of the way, just for respawn's sake. Now, I know I'm going to use the wrong gun on it, but honestly, it doesn't really matter all that much. It's probably barely even going to make gold, even if it was one. Meme sheep, welcome, welcome. I'm back, got some pizza rolls and a drink, then spilled part of the drink, so now I'm here and want to do some fallow grinding, and I'm only shooting the 82-100. Sounds good. I'm kind of just shooting everything just because I want a rare, and I'm not really after a diamond. I won't complain about a diamond, but it's not my main goal at the moment to try and get myself another diamond, because we already have a full diamond huddle. I think at this point I could probably even make 2 diamond huddles if I really wanted to, but it's not my main focus. My main focus is just trying to get myself those rares for a rare / diamond multi-mount. That is really what I'm trying to get. And oh, look at that. Another 4 max weight goat. What? How was that not anything vital? Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm not even going to follow that. I am not going to follow that. Yes, you should, Steve. If you really want to be here, Wednesday at probably 8:15 Central European time is when I'm going to be going live here. And I'm not sure what we're going to do yet on Wednesday, but we'll figure something out. We'll probably go on either Parquet or... Actually, no, we did a lot of Parquet last week. I think we're probably going to go on this map or go on Silveridge and just look for some more diamonds for our every diamond with the bow series. Or we might go look for some whitetail deer. I'm not too sure yet. First, now I want revenge. Oof, that feels bad. Those fallow deer trolls, they do hurt, but usually they're pretty easy to spot. They're usually not too hard to see that they're actually trolls, because they usually don't have as many kind of stickers on the edge, or they're kind of more like this looking rather than like that looking in terms of their horn shape. But yes, you are right. They are, especially on Hirschfelden. Getting a troll on Hirschfelden is a big pain. It hurts a lot. And if you find yourself a max level animal of any one of them, it really hurts if you get yourself a troll out of that in the end. It's not fun at all. It really isn't. It is not fun at all. I'm surprised there's no Fallow here. Usually they'll start drinking right kind of at this curb over here. Not today, apparently. And what are you warning me about? Get over here. Come on. There we go. Get him to heal again. Perfect. I was curious, if he's attentive, that means that there's something in the area that should go or be about to get spooked, but I don't see anything around here. That's kind of odd. Blacktail troll for the first time in ages. Oof. Oof. I actually had the pain. I think I said this already a little while ago, but I had a level 5 blacktail deer that made diamond. I got it with a bow, but I forgot to record, and so it didn't count for the every diamond with a bow series. So now I'm trying to get myself another one to kind of get a revenge for that, but I don't know. I don't have as much fun hunting blacktail deer or grinding blacktail deer. I like hunting for them like from time to time, but if I'm on Leighton, I generally want to try and hunt myself those whitetail deer. That is generally the main reason why I go on that map, to purely hunt the whitetail deer. But of course I have to get the other animals on there as well, like the mallards and the other what's it called, the rabbits. I always forget. White-tailed jackrabbit, I think is what they're called. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I just generally go on there for white-tailed deer, just because probably that's the animal that I know most about on that map after the moose. The moose is probably, I know a lot about moose on that map as well, just because it's the main map that I actually hunt for moose, or used to hunt for moose, after people persuaded me to go on other ones for sure. Yeah, fallow deer on here drink from 9 till 11:30/12. Actually, I can check there. Yeah, so from 9 till 11:30, and they drink until 12 as well. Some zones also start at 8:30. Let me look if I can find one here. Yeah, there, 8:30 to 12. So that's another zone that does work. Let me think. I don't know what, I think on Hirschfelden it's 9 till 12/12:30. I think that's what it is on Hirschfelden. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it should be, because 5 to 9 is when they feed in the fields. That's generally when I hunted them. I never really hunted them in their drink time. I usually always went in their feed time, just because it's 10 times easier to see them in their feeding time versus actual drink zones. Just because Hirschfelden, the fields are so open, and finding fallow deer feeding around there is pretty easy. But in comparison, the drink zones are just so hard to spot and so hard to see. Ooh, we lucked out on that real bad. Oof, that could have been a real close call. Is there an easy way to get across this water? Because I don't really want to go all the way back just for level 3. It doesn't really look like it. Is there anything else to shoot? It's a small 3 again. I'll leave that one. Honor, welcome. How are you doing? Very nice to see that. What's max weight red deer? Max weight red deer is 240 kg, so it's 210 to 240 is what max weight estimates are. And they can make level 7 and up can make that weight estimate. So level 6s, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s can't make that max weight estimate, and some of the 7s won't make it as well. So the 7s generally have about like a 70% chance of being max weight. Or like probably more 60% actually chance of making that max weight estimate, but most of them do actually end up making it for sure. It's the same on Hirsch. Oh, okay, but they don't start drinking at 8:30. Awaroa is the only one that kind of has like the 30 or full hour after that, whereas most other maps, let's say at 8, they can start either at 8 or at 8:30 and then end at 11 or 11:30, rather than being like you can start at 8:30 or 9 and finish at 11:30 or 12. That's kind of the one thing that's really unique about this map. Yeah, I kind of wish that we could either use a boat or something like that to go through the water. I think that'd be pretty cool. I would very much enjoy that for sure. That'd be such an awesome feature for the future. But who knows? Maybe we'll get it at some point. Especially for like these longer lakes. Because Quattro is the same thing. Quattro is a lake that kind of goes just straight through the entire map. Imagine you could cross it, like go across that whenever you wanted. I think that'd be really cool and really helpful. Especially if you're hunting something that's drinking kind of on both sides. Like the rodeo, for example, they drink on both sides of that lake. And just being able to go from here to there. Like I wouldn't even mind if it cost us to like have, I don't know, 5 kg inventory space just to take that with us. But if we could just do that, that'd be pretty awesome to be able to do that. Now, where are you going? He's right over there. Like, I can literally see him. There we go. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can I? There we go. Let's give you another treat. Very nice. Gotta go. Have a great day. Okay, Brody. Hope to see you next time, but have a good rest of your Monday. For sure. That's a tiny level 2. That might actually be a contender for the Hall of Shame Lodge. I'm gonna save him for now, but 83 is very low. Very, very low for sure. Ooh, 0.1 off of diamond. That hurts. I assume that was a level 2 though, Crowboy, right? That must have been a level 2. Because if it wasn't, then that is very, very, very unlucky. Feral pigs. Let's look. Anything nice up there with you? Wouldn't mind if we could snag ourselves a diamond off of those. It's not looking too good though. There's another 4. Absolutely tiny one, but ooh, that's a good 4. That is a very good 4. I might do the 22 trick on that. I think that might almost be worth it. Because that guy is pretty wide. He's not the thin rack. How long have I played Call of Wild? That's a good question. I think close to 2 years soon. But I didn't start on PC. I actually started on PS4 and I went through 2 PS4 accounts on there. Because when I went back from the US, my account got reset. Because I back then didn't know how to save my files. And so I just basically had to restart because it wouldn't let me transfer my files over, which kind of sucked, but hey, I learned now how to do that. And if you want to see how to back up your files on Xbox or PS4, just go watch the video from last Friday, I think it was basically where I show you how you can do all of that. Yeah, level 2 max weight. I thought it was going to be a 4.3, but it was 4.5. Oof. You're lucky that you got a level 2 diamond. I think I got 1. But in total, I think I shot maybe like 13, 14 diamond turkeys. So I definitely have a very good amount. And that is a wide boy. But only one of those ever was a level 2. So they're definitely not too common. Now let's get that guy to turn. Just like that. Let's get out the M1. Oh, I'd want him to go broadside, not frontal angle. I don't want to take a frontal angle. Let's go 300. Oh, no, turn back. Come on. Turn broadside. Stand like your friend. There we go. Okay, we got a terrible shot on him. I don't know. That might save us. I am not too sure. Let's just not look at that. Let's just... Oh, I forgot to reload. I forgot to reload. Owen, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Ugh, we're just taking very blatant mistakes at the moment. We are making terrible mistakes here. They're just really dumb. We could shoot that one. Let's get that 3 back there. There we go. I think we actually shot the one that's in front of it, the female. I didn't even know that there was one, but apparently we shot that. And then, of course, yeah, I probably should have turned around first and look what we had behind us, but... yeah, never mind. Let's pick up those other ones. I'm curious what that 1-4 scored, because he definitely looked pretty big. He didn't look all too small. Let's go. Let's take the ATV. Let's drive over there and let's take a little bit of a closer look to see what we have going on back there. Curious, how much are we leveling our dog by doing this? So 97. Can I get him to level up by just driving around with the ATV here? Because I think that should work. I feel like that should be a good option, but oh, that does not look good. That looks like bad blood. That looks like very bad blood. Now let's get him to track this. Perfect. Let's get on our ATV and let's follow that fallow deer. And look, there he leveled up. He is now level, what, 18? Oh. Not mean to drive into my dog like that, but generally they run rather fast, so I want to see how this does. Look, we don't injure the dog, we don't injure ourselves, so it's all good here. I'm not driving over my own dog. I'm just pursuing him at a little bit of a faster speed. Come on. Find the fallow deer. I want to know what that would have scored. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I think I saw the outline just now by driving up here. I don't think it's going to be too far from here. Is it? Oh wait, no, that was something else. Never mind. We might still have to go a little while. I'm feeling torn about snacking on crispy seaweed. Why not? Why not, Squish? I don't see why seaweed would be unhealthy. I don't eat it myself, but I don't see why it would be super unhealthy. Ooh, this guy looks actually pretty decent. Not gonna lie. This guy really doesn't look all too bad. Okay, it's just a 227, but he was wide. Look at that. That is a very, very wide boy for sure. Like, too high on the first shot, and then too low on the second one. But if we would have been a bit higher, we would have gotten lung and heart shot on that. Damn. Oh, this would have been really good. This would have been good. Squish, I'm not running over my dog, okay? He's just an ATV stopper, okay? He just stops me without me taking damage, without him taking any damage. It's a what's it called? A mutualistic what you call it? Relationship. Neither of us gets hurt. We both have a benefit from it. He gets to track more, and I get to follow him faster. I got no sleep that night. I was up all night playing Call of the Wild, but still got no diamonds. Be patient with it. Be patient with it for sure. Like, diamonds are not going to be there like this. You're going to have to put in some work for it. Obviously, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you just find a diamond straight off the bat. But you're not always going to find a diamond just every corner you take. Like, you've got to hunt them sometimes. You've got to really get after it and start a grind to get yourself certain diamonds. Some of them are more easier than others. Like, wildebeest are for sure a lot easier than trying to get yourself, I don't know, a diamond European bison. Like, they're pretty hard, but that's generally also because they're not hunted as much. People hunt wildebeest a lot more than they do for the European bison. Like, European bison is probably a very unhunted species in general. They're definitely not as popular, at least I would say. I make faces while eating it, but I must like it because I keep eating it. I don't know if you've ever had, what are they called? Like the wasabi peas. Like, I could not stop eating those. When I was in the US, I probably had those Publix like plastic boxes. They were like probably like this tall, probably like this wide, and like this deep. And I'd probably like one of those within like a day, because I just thought they were super good. Like, I absolutely loved those wasabi peas. They were just so good. Same thing with the Quaker, the sweet chili Quakers. Oh, those things were delicious. I could like basically inhale a whole packet of them because they were just so good. Well, that's good, Moldy. That is good. Congratulations on it. I'm kind of feeling... Do you guys feel like going looking for some white-tailed deer? And look if we can find a rare of those. Or should we go look for some Sika deer? What do you guys want to see more? I am open probably to both. Symbiotic relationship. Exactly, Squish. That's what I was looking for. I just killed big boy Fallow. It went up to 250 level 4. Nice. That is a big one. Just got the same rack and same score as you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Did it look similar as well, Tallboy? Or was it a different rack but just had the same score? I'd be very curious to know that. There's a level 3 coming in. Very nice. What else do we have around here? Another level 3. What do we have over there? Some more level 3s. Oh, what's there? Okay, those are just, that's just the female zone. Not gonna be finding any males there. Now, where did our 3 go over here? Because he wasn't too bad, actually. But I think he was kind of hiding from us as well. So we might just shoot the 3 that's... Where is he now? Sorry, these guys are so good at camouflage. Like, they hide so well in the trees here. They really do. Where is he? There he is. That took me way too long to find. Let's go. Perfect. Got him down. Then they are gonna... Was there just something white in there? Or was that just the sun? No, that must have just been the sun then. Okay. Well, let's pick up that one and let's look what we have back here. Because I know I had a good zone back all the way at the end of that lake. Yeah, it looked exactly the same as yours. Oh, nice. Wasabi peas are amazing. Wasabi peas are like amazing. They're not like super spicy like you'd expect, but they taste really good. Like, we have them in Germany here, but they're not nearly as good. There's like very little wasabi on there, and they really just don't taste good at all. Like, they just basically taste like dried peas, whereas like the wasabi peas actually taste like really good. Like, they have something to eat. Not showing up once you enter the lodge. No, I have not had that, Fisherman. I have not seen that issue. I don't have that issue at the moment. I've been able to taxonomize my saved harvest. I actually did it, I think, yesterday. I think I went through there and taxonomized some things that I had saved up in there because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep them, but I needed to clear it up just so that I'd have more space for my Hall of Shame Lodge contenders, because I didn't want to keep taxonomizing all the level 1s or level 2s that I found. And so I kind of am saving them in my saved harvest at the moment, so that I only taxonomize them once I know that I don't have anything smaller at the moment. There must be some... What was in the way there of me shooting them? Like, I know that they were 260 out, but I should have been good on that. Weird, but whatever. Let's go here. Let's go look what they have at this lake. And exactly, no caps. That'd be very nice. Secret here? Okay, well, I guess we'll stay here then. We'll have a look what we can find of these guys. We might want to reset time probably though, because they're gonna stop drinking at this time. So why don't we very quickly reset time here and get things going. Let's make it 9 o'clock. There we go. Perfect. Jeez. That came unexpected. Oh, jeez. Yawning and sneezing, not a good combo for sure. No worries, Fisherman. I try and answer everything that I see in here, as long as they're appropriate questions. Now let's look. I think we're going to start with this run over here and then come back to these two lakes. Just because I want to see if we can maybe catch 1 or 2 of the pigs running through here and see if we can get those to show up at some point, because that would be very good. I want to look if we can get ourselves another diamond of those at some point, since they can go on the kind of smaller plaques for sure. Thank you, Connor. Well, I'm glad that it helped. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And if you have any other kind of guides that you want, I'll try and get myself to doing them. Ooh, max rate red deer. Oh, hello, hello. I don't have the exact weight. No, I don't have it on here. Okay, that's only on the beginner series. Well, let's follow this for now and see how far this goes. Deer Slayer, welcome. I bought a DLC map for my Call of the Wild on PS4. Will I need to have PlayStation Plus to download it? No, you don't need to have PlayStation Plus to download it. All you need is PlayStation Plus for playing multiplayer or playing, well, with your friends. That's really the only reason why you would need PlayStation Plus. Oh, there's some pigs. Hello? Can I mark some of them? Just small. They don't seem to be too big. I don't know. Is this the red deer that we're following right now? Okay, that's not it. I probably shouldn't have lost its track. That wouldn't have been a good idea. But yeah, so the tracks were very old, but there is disturbed vegetation here. So there is some kind of zone that must be here for them. And it is just now, so he is in this area. Perfect. That is what I like to see. I got the horse club to ride a horse, but I need to wait for a situation with COVID to calm down a little bit. Yeah. I'm also currently waiting for the whole thing to calm down a little bit so I can actually get my fishing license. Because, well, me and my friend back in December decided that we wanted to get go ahead and do that. And, well, I still really want to get it, but I can't go there at the moment because of COVID. I can't take the necessary classes that are requirement here. So I'm kind of just sitting here now waiting for them to say it's okay again to come in there and take the classes, take the test, and get myself the license. Because it really only should take a whole weekend and then I'll be good to go, but I obviously have to wait. Where is this track? Where is it? Where is it? There he is. Please tell me that he's not going to run off the map, because that would absolutely suck. I actually really want to see what this is for red deer. I'm going to assume it's another level 7, but you never know. Oh, there's a lake here. I did not know about that. There's some piggy wiggies running across. Oh, there's even drink zones here. Did I just find a lake that nobody ever goes to? Huh. So the pigs drink here. Good to know. I'm curious if anything else drinks back here. So there's red deer over there. But where did our max weight as for red deer go here? Did I give up on Stranded Deep? No, I just noticed that the series wasn't doing good at all. So I just kind of decided to invest that time more into Call of the Wild. And plus I have this essay currently that's due, like I said, and it's been a lot of time spent on that thing. So yeah, I've kind of put that on the backbone. We might go back to it at some point and play some more, but for now it's gonna be more on the back end, and we're gonna be playing more Call of the Wild, but we might go back to it at some point. Do you have any tips? I actually have a whole video about that. It's called How I Got the Great One. That's kind of where most of those tips are in there. Generally, what I would say though is keep your head up and try going for some other stuff as well. Don't get fed up too much with not getting him, because it is a long process. It is something that's not going to be like this. You're not going to get it instantly. It's not like getting diamonds. It is a lot more tedious of a grind. And yeah, okay, we got to go back. No. Don't respawn me, don't respawn me. No, 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 no. Please don't tell me it's gonna respawn me. I'm back in the borders. Okay, well, let's just go towards the water here and see if we maybe have some drink zones down over here. I'd be curious to know about that. But yeah, like I said, keep your head up. Shoot as many as you can. Get all 16 tents on your map. Get yourself like probably at least 20, 24 tripod stands to place one at every zone, maybe even 2 at some of them, so you have a little bit of a better angle at some, because that can sometimes help you out. And get a friend to help you maybe. That is something I did. I had obviously Jamie who helped me a little bit with it. And just take it in steps. Don't do it all at once. Take some steps, and that's a good way to keep your sanity. that's a good tip, I think. 2 years ago, I hope to go to a club again soon. Hopefully you can, Ina. Hopefully with the vaccines rolling out more and more all over the world, hopefully things are gonna slowly come back and slowly start to normalize. Now, obviously it's still gonna take a while for everybody to get their vaccines, but we can just hope and hope that things go a little bit better here in the future. Thank you, Connor. Thank you very much. I am very, very happy with it for sure. I am happy that I went on that grind and got him. Now I just need another rare white-tailed deer to go with it in the multi-mount, so that I have a piebald and another rare with a great one. I think that'd look amazing. But I think we can do that at some point in the future, and we've already started shooting some more white-tailed deer ever since that, so who knows? Let's see how long it will take us. Okay, Mikhail, good to know. And I hope that helps. If you want some more tips, watch the video on how I got the great one, and that should give you some clarity there too. At least it should. That's obviously the aim of that video, to give you some tips and tricks. And then also I'd maybe watch I think I did a video called how to grind animals, something like that. And that kind of goes over some of the same kind of basic principles about, that kind of goes for diamonds or the great one or rares as well. And it could help you there as well. I go over some helpful tips in that video as well on what you should try and avoid, what you should try and look out for, and just general guides and tips that might help you out on any kind of grind, including, like I said, the great one. At least we now are finding out that there's nothing actually drinking up here, sadly. Would be awesome. I would definitely not complain having an albino diamond added into my mix, but I do have a piebald diamond, so technically for me to do that I would need an albino diamond, but yeah, I don't think I'll get an albino diamond or a melanistic diamond for that. I would really love to get myself like a decent 200 scoring melanistic, just gold. I'd be very happy with that, but I just know how unlikely that is. Like, it is probably not gonna happen. I'm probably gonna get another piebald or an albino, since the melanistics are the most rare out of the 3. Like 50 minutes away from the factory where they made the vaccine in Michigan, so I might get the vaccine sooner than other kids once we're able to. Well, hopefully you will. Hopefully you can get yourself the vaccine soon. The more people that get it, the better it is in general. And yeah, let's just hope that maybe by the end of this year things are gonna come a little bit more back to normality, so that 2022 has an upside and is not quite as grim as 2020 or 2021, because that would absolutely suck and that would not be very fun for sure. This is kind of a depressing part of the map, honestly. I was hoping that there'd be something here, but it really looks bad. I think the animals really only start to drink kind of over here. I wish they'd go all the way down here, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I think they were just trying to avoid that the animals would actually run all the way down here. By the way, is Awaroa an island? No, it isn't. Okay, it's actually bound up there, but it is a peninsula. For those who haven't noticed it, actually, Verhanga Savannah is actually a complete island. For anybody that actually never noticed that. What lake am I at? I am down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. And the lake where I found the drink zone was right over here. So just kind of go diagonal down to this lake here. That's where he was running by and where the feral goats... No, feral pigs had a drinking zone at apparently. And there were sea deers and red deer around there as well that were running away as we were following that max weight estimate red deer. So it definitely looks like a lake full of potential. That's kind of depressing, just to level 3. Kind of hoping that there'd be more, but I'll take a 3 over nothing. Better than just what we saw all this time here. Because we've definitely not been finding too much. Anything back here? Come on. Oof, nothing there either. Well, let's just shoot you then, right? Better than getting nothing here. Let's go. Okay, he is gonna go down though. Can we cross the river here? No, we can't. Okay, so we're gonna have to run basically all the way down, which does suck, but what should I do? Nothing much I can do. There's really nothing else here. At least he didn't run too far. No, I think I can cross the river over here. If I can at least make it to the halfway point, I think I can just teleport over. Nope. Okay, never mind. That won't work. Cody, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Happy Easter. We are currently looking for some sea deer. We did fallow deer at the beginning and are now looking for some nice sea deer here to see if we can get ourselves a rare or maybe even another diamond, because I would not complain after I accidentally deleted my diamond red spotted. That was kind of dumb. I was trying to get a thumbnail and use the kind of putting the animals on the small duck plaques. I used that trick and I accidentally pressed enter at the wrong time and deleted the trophy, which was, yeah, it was not very fun at all. It was definitely not too fun. ILC, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, good sir? Nice to have you here. Well, yeah, technically Easter Day was yesterday, but at least here in Germany we celebrate Easter still on Monday, to where we kind of have like a day off. I always forget what it's called, but since we didn't stream yesterday, I still feel like I can say Happy Easter to you guys, since we didn't really do that yesterday. By the way, does anybody know what time the rabbits are out again? Because if we could maybe shoot 1 or 2 rabbits as well, I wouldn't complain, but I think they stopped coming out at 9, so I don't think they're going to come out again until like 12 or something like that. Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay. But like I said, here in Germany we do celebrate, or we still at least have holidays on Monday. So today is still technically like a Easter break day off. Okay, Moldy, good night I guess to you, but thank you for showing up, thank you for being here, and I hope to see you next time. No worries, tall boy, no worries whatsoever. Actually, you know what, let's level up our dog a little bit. Let's get him to track the animal. Come on, he's right over here. He really went back all the way back to the first track. Okay, cool. Let's praise you. Let's pick this up. And let's make you howl. I still love this. I still love this. You should check your rabbits, yeah. You should. I actually haven't gotten a diamond rabbit here on Awaroa yet. Neither have I gotten a diamond turkey on here yet, I think. But I've also not been hunting them here. I've shot, I think, exactly 2 rabbits. And maybe like 20 turkeys in general, so I really shouldn't expect any Let me actually skip this song. Just because I think that is a little bit of a boring one. No, don't crash. Please don't crash. Stay in the game. There we go, okay. I had the little wheel of fortune there, where you either get lucky or you get unlucky with games crashing, or the game is just loading in. Ooh, hello. This is where all my secret deer are hiding. I see. I see where they are all at now. Interesting. About not showing up more. Been going to my girl's house every day, and I walked so I can get some exercise. No worries, Elsie. No worries. I understand. I also generally know that people weren't going to really show up this week or this weekend because, well, obviously it's Easter, and people were doing stuff probably more with... Is my dog in front of me? No, he's behind me then. Why couldn't I shoot just now? Oh, no. Okay, he's going down. At least we got 3 of those. I know that they come out from 5 to 9, but I'm not too sure about the rest of the day. I really don't know. If you want to check, though, in the description there's a link to a spreadsheet that you can look at there, and that should give you the information and the exact times there. Have you ever heard of a silencer suppressor DLC? Has anyone mentioned the idea? Yeah, so people have mentioned that idea to the devs and have talked about it. I honestly can't tell you what the exact response was to that, because I don't want to say I don't care about that, but I'm not the person who's going to be like super enthusiastic about silencers. I don't think we need them too badly, because if you want to silently hunt, just use the bow. So there is the option to do that, and I don't know how realistic or how many people actually use silencers for hunting IRL. Like, I know people use them, but it's not like the most super common practice as far as I know, at least here in Germany, from what I've heard. And then most of the people that I've talked to who hunt in the US don't really use that either. So it's more kind of a very specific type of thing. At least from what I have heard. Now, you might have a different opinion, you might think something else, but it has been brought up. People have requested it, but I think they said that it was rather unlikely that we'd be seeing it soon in the game. I think it's probably... It's a DLC that's probably going to be a lot further back in the line of DLCs. Are out from 5 to 9, 12 to 16, and 18 to 22. And there you go, tall boy. Those are the times. Thank you, Melis, for showing those. Because, yeah, I only knew the first one off by heart. I wasn't sure about the other ones. Dino Dude, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How did it spawn in multiplayer, the great one? Well, it was my map, so it was just me and Jamie hunting on my map. It was just us two, and well, multiplayer is the same as single player. All multiplayer really is a single player map that multiple people can join on. So it's basically, if I was to set this as a multiplayer right now, this map would just be put on a multiplayer server and let other people join on there. Like, the exact same animals would be there. So the respawn mechanics are the same thing. So technically, if you get lucky, you could just hop onto a random multiplayer server and you could potentially actually find yourself a nice great one if you got super lucky and the host doesn't kick you before. But it'll be very unlikely. It's more probable that you will find it on your own map. So that great one was actually off of my map, just it was off of my map on multiplayer. I hope I didn't lose anybody with that explanation, but I think that is rather easy to understand once you get the concept of it. Ooh. No, I'm gonna get that 4 first. Dog, don't push me. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna use the 300 on here. That smoked him. And then I'm not gonna get him. Oh, what about him? Okay, I guess not. I guess we're not gonna get those. But we can get those two. Haha. While hunting in Texas, I think, because they are invasive species. Yeah, but see, that's a very specific thing. Like, plus we don't have a Texas map at the moment. But that's very specific. It's not like deer hunters are generally going to be using a silencer. Now, they might, but majority of them just won't. At least from my understanding of it. So it can spawn multiplayer? Yeah, it can, obviously. It's a normal respawn. It's like a diamond. It's just that it's a lot more rare to spawn in. But it's a normal respawn. The only difference is that you can't get it off of your map just from resetting populations. Like, if you reset your populations, you're at least gonna have to kill a certain number of animals before it can respawn in as that. But that is really the only difference it has from normal animals. Exactly, Bogey. That is another good example. The pellet gun is basically also, I think it has a spook radius of like 50 meters, 75 meters. So, yeah, that already exists now. Obviously, it's not the most... What a shot. Hello. So obviously it doesn't have the most power in it, but it's technically shooting silently. Like, you're not going to spook everything around it instantly. Similar to how the bow actually works. I'd rather have more dogs, yeah. I think that's the opinion of majority of people as well. They'd rather have a retriever dog or a pointer dog. I'd actually want a DLC gun that goes from 3 to 7 or 2 to 6 to have something that goes against the 243, but you know, I can wait for that if I get a retriever dog and can go geese hunting and just stay seated in my hunting stand. I'd very much enjoy that too. I wouldn't complain. I would definitely not complain about that. Now let's actually use our dog here. Let's get him to track this. Come on. Go tracking. He's doing great and giving me plenty of content on multiplayer when I'm yelling at him. Oh, nice ILC. Very nice. Tall by Crow, generally people call Isle of Caldwell just ILC, but I don't know, maybe he has something else he wants you to call him, I don't know. But generally we all just call him ILC, that's kind of what he prefers. I had to leave the stream for a bit. Have I missed anything? No, you haven't missed too much. We just kind of swapped over from what is it called? From fallow deer hunting over to sika deer hunting because I wanted to hunt something else. I just kind of felt like hunting some sika deer. Level 4 for the pellet gun. You mean class 4? I think they are class 4 animal. They go up from 2 to 4 if I'm not mistaken, because I shot a diamond whitetail deer recently with a pellet gun. So it goes up to class 4, but I think that's the max level that you can shoot with it. I think it's 2 to 4 that you can use on it. Pretty sure. I've heard a lot of people playing Valheim recently. I actually didn't get into the game just because I really didn't have the time for it. And getting into it now, I don't know. I'm debating it, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for another game to glow up and be popular. Plus, I'm not a big fan of third person. Hello, Max. Wait, red deer again. Of third person games, so that's kind of another reason why I didn't really get it or decided against getting it. Oh wait, is this the same red deer that we tracked before? Oh, it might be. I don't know. Let's look where this takes us. It takes us basically back to where we just followed the other one. then I'm not gonna chase this, but I would like to know where this actually is, this red deer. Oh yeah, they are saving a ton of tracking time for sure. I really like that. I am very happy about it, but this is the same red deer. Okay, never mind. We are not gonna follow that because that guy left the map and is out of here already. He is far and long gone for sure. With the pelican, I feel like you should notice that though, because they do look kind of different. I mean, the 7mm is a little bit more cut and edgy, and the pelican is a little bit more rounded, and the color isn't quite as chrome / silvery. It's more matte black, but I get how that can happen, especially if you have your inventory unsorted and you have a gun where you thought you had something else. I can see how that can be a mistake that can happen rather quickly. There we go, our first max weight 4. Secret eater. Oh no. Okay, we're just gonna get that 4 out of there. I was gonna try and get both of them, but I forgot that I just sprinted right before this, so my aim was a little bit wobbly. What level do diamond prong have to be? They can be diamond at level 4, but generally they have to be level 5 to score diamond. You can get very lucky, like I said, with 4s, but it's very unlikely. I think I've ever only seen like 4 or 5 level 4 diamonds. So yeah, it's also not a guarantee at 5, so getting a 4 is really lucky. Was in panic and only focused on the scope. Oh, okay. Well, did you at least manage to pick the bear up, or did he like run away forever? Because yeah, that could be a pain. If it was like a nice black bear and then he just runs away. Let's praise him. Let's pick this up. We got real lucky on this, but he's gonna come back at a respawn, so I won't complain. What is 243 ammo effective range? I'd say 150 meters. I know in the codex it says something weird. Now it says something different. We can check what it says on here. So here right now it says effective range is 5 meters, but it's like in the actual game, if you actually use it, 150 meters is kind of where it's most effective at. You can use it at 300 meters, but you'll notice that it's not as powerful or not as effective there anymore. But generally most guns are, or most rifles I should say, are probably most affected at around 150 meters to 200 meters. I got the bear, okay. Nice. Shoot anything good? We shot a nice level 4 Fallow there earlier, but since then we haven't really shot too much good stuff. I think we kind of used our luck on Friday, but maybe this next lake can be something good. But I kind of want to approach it more from here so we don't spook out that zone that's all the way back there. So let's kind of take a bit of a detour. Vaco, hello. Hi Kinsko, how are you? I am bad you. What do you mean? What do you mean you are bad me? What does that even mean? And how am I doing? I'm doing pretty okay. I am a little bit tired, but other than that, I'm doing pretty good. Had a nice weekend and back to class tomorrow. Megan, how are you doing? Welcome. Nice to see you here. Now, I'm curious what we have here. Who doesn't know this zone, this is the zone where we shot that level 5 red spotted, which I accidentally deleted. So I want to see if we have any kind of respawn since then. I've shot a couple more since I shot that level 5 there, obviously, but haven't shot anything big there recently, so who knows, maybe our luck could change a little bit. Maybe we could actually find something. And what did we spook from this zone? Just a spotted, okay. Nothing too special. And yeah, nothing too crazy there. Let's look. Where are they? Now we know that they like to hide. I mean, I should still have the zone, even though I feel like my zones have moved around quite a bit. But do we see anything? Let's make some noise. Maybe we can get something. Is there anything gonna just come running out of here? It does look like it. Oh, there they are. Ooh. That's a nice looking 4. That is a very nice looking 4. See? Finally a max estimate one again. Of course I had to hit the tree. Of course. Ooh, that's a nice 3 as well. You know what? Let's get that another shot in there. How was that a bad shot? Okay, well, good that we have Connor with us, so that we can actually track him. And so that I really have to do nothing other than just press track, and that's it. Come on, go down, go down, go down. I really don't really want to. I don't really want to track this guy far. I really don't. Now let's track that, and then let's pick up this 4. 180. He actually doesn't look too bad. He almost looks diamond rack, but obviously he's still a good bit under. But let's take that. Oh, you actually tracked this one? Nice. Okay, let me give you a treat. There we go. The only diamond I have is a goose. Looks like diamonds are rare in single player by laptop crashes in multiplayer. Diamonds are just as common in multiplayer as they are in single player. Like I said, diamonds don't spawn more often in multiplayer. The reason why people go to multiplayer is because they don't know what's on the map. I mean, you could have somebody who literally just got the game and has a completely fresh map where there might be some diamonds on there, or you might have a person that really heavily grinds an animal and has a respawn diamond as well. So there's really no big difference. It's just that on single player you kind of know your map a little better and know what kind of animals you have on there in comparison to multiplayer. Like it's just a mystery on there. And I have a whole video also talking about that, where I kind of explain how to get more diamonds and how do diamonds actually work. It goes through there explaining it very good, and goes through the maths as well in terms of how the diamond numbers work, how the respawn numbers in theory should at least work, and all that kind of stuff. And oh wow, how did we not get lower neck or middle neck on that? I feel like we should have dropped that. Yeah, I'm praising you, don't worry. There's some red deer over there. But I don't think we're actually going to be able to see them properly because of all the thick brush. I think we should go back here and just take a very quick peek here to see if we have anyone here. Why can't I pick up my pronghorn? Do you know? Are you on multiplayer right now, or are you on single player, Dino Dude? Where are you on? If you can't pick him up though, in general, try walking away from it by like, I don't know, 100, like not even 100, walk away like 50 meters, pick up another track, come back and try picking up again. That usually fixes that issue. If you're in multiplayer, if you're on single player, then I have no idea. Then I couldn't tell you what's wrong, because I haven't had that issue happen to me for a while. And generally, if it did happen, that 50-meter rule and picking up another track usually always resulted or resolved that issue there. And yeah, okay, we got a good hit on that. Perfect. I got 22 diamonds in single player so far. Just have to work towards your respawns. Exactly. It's all about respawns. It's all about shooting the males, picking them up, and hoping for the best in terms of respawn luck, and just getting more animals on your map, and just getting respawns, getting more respawns, getting more respawns, and that's how you get yourself diamonds. That's how you get yourself rares. You're gonna have some kind of diamond on your map, generally on your map, when you start off your map, and then once you shoot that, or you shoot something else, then you can go ahead and see respawns from other animals, and then you'll see something else become diamond, and it's just kind of a cycle from there on out. And then on multiplayer, obviously it's the same thing, just that you're generally only always going to see one kind of cycle, because you're probably not going to stay on the multiplayer long enough to see most respawns, because you're either going to leave or you're just going to play through the day rather than resetting the time over and over and over again, because generally you just don't do that. Sounds good. I mean, I have a video on it where I talk about it. I know a couple other people's have done guides like that too, but they're all kind of going to explain the same principles about how it works. And that, I mean, I can give you a quick example. Let's say a diamond white-tailed deer. Now, this is not accurate. This is just for explanation purposes only. Let's say a diamond white-tailed deer out of respawns has a 1 out of 100 chance of becoming a diamond. Now, that's obviously way too high, but just to keep it simple. So basically, there's a 1% chance that any animal that you shoot becomes a white-tailed deer. So in theory, if you shoot one white-tailed deer, pick it up, the statistic now becomes 1 out of 99. So now there's a, I don't know what chance of becoming a diamond. Then the next one you shoot, it's 1 out of 98, 1 out of 97, 1 out of 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, until you technically become to the point of 1 out of 99. Now that's the basic function. Now obviously it's always going to be 1 out of 100, but the chance of the same animal respawning as the like 1 out of 100 is a lot lower, similar to how it works with the lottery. Like, it's very unlikely that the exact same number is going to be picked again before you go through all the numbers. Now obviously it does happen. Like, it has happened in the past, but let's say you have 100,000 number, or a number that's 6 digits long. That same 6-digit number is probably not going to be there again before you go through most of the other options, but the opportunity is still there. It's now a lot lower. And that's kind of the same thing for the diamond respawns. That's kind of the same mathematics behind it. So if you want to get a good understanding of it, look on YouTube under how the lottery numbers work and how a lottery number statistic works. And that's kind of how respawns work, or the math behind that should work from my understanding and my perspective of it. Now obviously you don't have to get as technical as that, but that's just kind of the theory behind it. The practice behind it is usually just shoot a bunch of animals, get the respawns, and you will get yourself some diamonds. Brennan, welcome. What's my loadout? Currently we have the 300, the M1, the recurve bow, and the 22. But that's generally what I rock. I usually always have the M1 or the 300, and then either the 243 or the Mosin, and the 22 with me. Just that today I have the bow with me, just in case we have any kind of cool diamonds that we can shoot them with the bow, because yeah, we still need quite a few diamonds for every diamond with the bow series. But yeah, Dino dude, try what I just said before. Walk away, pick up another animal's track, and then come back to that pronghorn and then try picking it up again. Same, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's the same math no matter where you play on. It's generally the same math. Now we don't know exactly what the respawn rate is. Now I know somebody in the community went through the files and kind of generally estimated what the respawn rate is for a diamond, but keeping it simple, basically just say, let's just say kind of 1 out of 300 is a diamond. Let's put it that way. Now just to keep it kind of simple, so it's the same number on multiplayer as it is on single player, so multiplayer offline, which is kind of what you were asking for, if I understood that right. Problem with respawn is that you never know what the possible, you never know where that possible diamond respawns. That's kind of my understanding as well. That's why you kind of should know always where all of your zones are at. Now I know that Beard, he said that somebody of the community actually looked through and said that respawns are actually zone specific. Now I don't know if he's right or wrong, but I generally think that respawns are not zone dominated, let's put it like that. I generally think that they're, or what I've noticed as well, is that they're kind of spread out. and more versatile. Main reason for that is my great one. I've never shot a diamond in the zone where I end up getting my like great one. I also didn't shoot many max weight estimates in there. I shot I think like 4 or 5 max estimate 2s in there. It wasn't a lot, so it wouldn't make sense why the great one would spawn like respawn there, where if I had like all my other diamonds in other zones and I never had 1 diamond or 2 diamonds in the same zone, they were always at a different zone, kind of defeating that theory. But obviously the great one could be a little bit different and could act a little bit odd or be an outlier of that rule, but that is generally kind of what I've noticed. So that's kind of the rule that I've stuck to in the past year, and that's just what I believe. Now you might believe something else, you might think the same thing that other people think, but this is what I've noticed, so that's kind of what I'm gonna go with. What the 300 for? I just have it here with me just in general. I don't need it on this map, but yeah, I just generally always have the 300 with me for mainly for the red deer. If I see any cool red deer that I know is not going to make diamond, but I want to get it down rather quickly and I might only have a bad shot, then I might just use a 300 for it just to bring it down a little bit quicker. You like my brown bloodhound? Thank you very much. I think he is very cool as well. I gotta agree. Let's get him over here. Come on, Connor. Are you stuck in the water? Oh, is he stuck in the water? It looks like he is. You know what? Let's give you some treats. Let's give you some treats. Let's give you some love and affection while you're stuck in the water. Let's look. Can I push him out of the water? I should be. You're not stuck. Okay, there we go. Let's go pick up that sea deer back over here. No, where are we? There we go. Let's mark that and let's get over there. Let's look. Do we have some turkeys back here? It doesn't look like. Oh, there's some turkey back there. A female, a female. There's usually one really big herd here. Let's look. Or are there just gonna be 2 single females running around? How's my day going? My day's been going pretty good. Not too bad. I am a little bit tired though for... I don't really know why. It's not like I really didn't sleep long, but I'm tired for some reason. And yeah, that's kind of how my day's been going. I wish we had some better luck today, trying to find some things, but we're basically almost at the 2-hour mark. So yeah, unless we find something here within the next couple kills, I don't know what was going on there, but I don't think that was a good shot. I think that was an intestine hit, if I'm honest. I couldn't sleep. Oh, Moldy, well, welcome back. Good to see you here, but you should really try and sleep, because I assume you have either work or something like that tomorrow, and you need to be well rested for that, especially already if you're super sleepy. I'm always tired. I feel like once you're tired once in a week, like you're generally going to be tired for the whole week. But I hope it's not going to be like this week. I hope that I can be nice and well rested for tomorrow, because yeah, I've got practice early in the morning today. It is pretty early, considering that my schedule usually goes rather late into the night with having classes in the USA and me being in Germany. According to Jacksonbeard, he knows where some respawn areas are on the map and has watched the animals respawn. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I might have to look and see if he has anything new there. But that is interesting. Did not know about that, but okay. That is cool. I'll have to check out what he said about that, because honestly I haven't really watched too much Call of the Wild recently. I've just generally been on other people's streams, watched those, and I've been watching videos less often just because, I don't know, if I see a stream online I'll generally rather watch a stream than watch a video, because it's more fun, it's more interactive, and you get to talk with some people and just actually ask questions about things that they might have noticed or things that they might have seen, which could be interesting for me or other people. I'm needing a good name for a red and black female bloodhound. Any ideas? I'm already terrible with ideas. Like, I named my dog after my real life dog, and then I'm probably gonna let you guys also pick the name for the second dog that I'm gonna have. So honestly, I'm probably the worst person to ask about dog names. Like, I am probably gonna be not the best to get there for those ideas. Curtis, I have a weird issue with my hound. After I slept in a tent, I have to stand on blood for him to track, and then he is in slow motion mode. Takes about 1 step every 2 seconds. Do you have the Hunt Club beta turned on for you? Because that is a temporary fix going on right now, but it's only through Hunt Club beta that actually gets activated. It is a known issue to the developers. So if you don't have that turned on, then your dog will track in slow motion if your tracker level 15, which is max level. Now, if you don't have it turned on, wait for the update to roll out. There is a hotfix coming soon, but I don't know how else to help you. Like, generally, I just would say don't level up your dog all the way unless you have the Hunt Club beta turned on for PC. At least I know it works. I'm not too sure about console, but wait for the hotfix that should come out soon. They have acknowledged that there is one going to be coming out soon with the codex fix and with the other fixes, but yeah, it's been a little bit wild. There have been some weird and confusing issues that have come out for sure, and I don't know how to fix all of them. I just kind of know that that was a fix that they thought about. What map is this? This is Awaroa. So this is the latest DLC map, which is placed in New Zealand. It is a very cool map, and it's definitely very fun to hunt, in my opinion. I got school tomorrow, but like, I still can't go, but I can yeah, but you gotta focus. Like, going to school tired is never the best idea for sure. Now it is 12, so let's look if we can maybe get ourselves some rabbits over here. Just take a quick peek, you know? Can't hurt to look if we have some rabbits sticking out of their burrows here. Who knows? Justus fishing. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, look. We got rabbits. Hello, hello. Any 2s or 3s that I could maybe shoot. There's a 2. Ooh, 1, 2 I'd like to shoot. Now, what is that back there? Okay, that's another small 2. Let's try and get that 2 for sure. Anything else here that might be of interest to us? Nah, okay, let's just get that 2 then. About 100-ish out. Let's get up to 22 and let's shoot that. What? Where I'm on the map? I can show you in a second where I am on the map. Wait, 100? Yes, okay. Oh, I don't think we shot anymore. Where I am on the map, I am currently right here. Right in the center of the map at Te Punamu. That is where I'm at right now, and I have a nice rabbit burrow over here. And officially we just shot ourselves our 3rd rabbit on this map. I really haven't been shooting a lot of these, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't. Geese hunt fix also, I'm not sure about the geese hunt fix. I don't know, I generally just read or was looking through for the codex issue and the dog tracking level issue. About the rest, I am not sure. But again, still also don't let your dog track here, because that will crash your game. So I'm just kind of keeping my dog like that and just trying to find where this rabbit is. Did he not die? I mean, we shot a rabbit. Did he get into the burrows? You know, we're gonna quickly run away 100 meters and come back. Is a rifle that is for turkeys, that is in weapon pack 1. That is the Vibrant 22. That is this gun right over here. The Vibrant 22 LR Classica. That is in weapon pack 1, if I'm not 100% mistaken. Okay, let's go back. Let's look if we can find our rabbit now, because I mean, he should go down. They should generally not survive 22 hits, and I'm pretty sure we hit it, but apparently we did not, so I mean, let's just move on. Where else could there be some rabbit burrows? I'm thinking right now. Oh, I know that there's burrows back here. You know what, we're gonna take a quick... Which detour should we take? Should we try looking back here? How late is it, by the way? Actually, you know what, let's just try and shoot one more thing. And then I actually also gotta end the stream. So, yeah, let's find one more animal to shoot. And let's look if we can get ourselves one more thing to show up somewhere. Let's look if we can maybe get a late fallow deer drinking back here. There we go, fast travel. Let's look, come on, there's gotta be something walking around here. Some kind of a male, I hope. Come on. Yes, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Some fallow deer right over here. Let's get that guy. Perfect. Anything else? Anything else running around here that I could maybe smoke? There's a 4 back there. You know what? We're going to pick that up as well. Why not? Might as well get that for the respawns. So let's pick this one up over here and then finish off with that 4 back there. When I get my hound, I will most likely won't use her to track much. Yeah, that's kind of what I do as well. I'm just currently using her to level her up as tracker, but then I'll generally just keep her with me, just kind of for fun and for a companion, and no other real reason. Obviously, I'll use her if I have an issue with tracking or I need help tracking, but it's just fun to have a dog with you. I think it's just cool. They'll work. They'll kind of tell you when an animal is spooking. They'll tell you when you're getting attacked, and you can just do cool stuff like this. Like, you can just make them howl. I think that's awesome. I think that's probably one of my favorite things in the entire thing. I love that you could make them howl like a wolf. It is just absolutely funny. I am absolutely loving that. It is really, really cool. A double along the 3. Now, while we walk over the 4, if you guys did enjoy the stream, please definitely make sure to remember to go ahead and hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out a lot. Also, if you're new around here or you just haven't done so yet, please definitely go ahead and make sure to subscribe, as it really does help the channel out a lot. Obviously, if you want to help in other ways, it's obviously not necessary, but if you want to become a member on the channel, there's a little join button on the desktop or Android version of the app. iOS, I don't know, there's some kind of issue there. You can look at that and you could become a member, get yourself some nice extra perks, and help the channel out a lot as well. But yeah, let's go pick up that 4, and then we're gonna end it for today, because yeah, I gotta do some more other things and then get ready for practice tomorrow. Hey man, could you possibly show your skills and perks? Yeah, I can show you what skills and perk I have while we walk over there. Let's start with the skills actually. That's gonna be a little bit easier. So this is what I have in terms of the stalker skills. So if you want, you can take a quick screenshot. Ambusher, I have this right over here. I didn't go further than tier 2. And then in perks, rifle, I kind of went for this setup over here. Handguns, I went over in this setup right over here. I probably should have gotten quick feet, but I don't know. I didn't end up getting that. In shotgun, I probably shouldn't have done this and rather gone for some more archery perks. But yeah, in archery, I kind of would like to have the ability to retrieve your arrows. And then I think there's one where you can lay down. Yeah, so while prone, this allows you to shoot. I would love to try this out at some point, but I don't know. I invested my perks in other things and not into that. So yeah, sadly I won't be having that, but that is something that I recommend if you actually like going bow hunting. You guys too, thank you for those of you who were here most of the time. I know today is still a holiday for some people, but we should hopefully be back to completely normal schedule and normal timing on Wednesday. So Wednesday we should be back at 8 p.m., 8:15 p.m. Central European time, at least if all goes to plan. So yeah, with that being said, let's pick up the final animal. Oh, he's a little wonky looking, but I'll take it. We got a lung, liver, stomach, and intestine it. But yeah, that is going to be it. Let's give our dog one more treat. There we go. Let's give him a treat. Ben Preston, sadly you're a little bit late, but welcome and goodbye, because, well, we're recommending the stream. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.